Mm-mm. Yeah, masher, 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 masher. Hmm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. 107. You, what's up there, Dominic? Dun-dun-dun. Oh, Spencer. Yeah, I usually do this around this time. I think Saturday your time and early Saturday my time, just when I wake up. So if you're free, like getting ready to sleep, it's probably a good time. Ah, I'm not hearing any. Like I've done all of the stuff they sent me. So I did the Mystic 8. Currently though, not sure. I do have Mega 5 EST from Mark. I'm loaning some sets. And IO Volair and I think Moondrop Meteor. So yeah, hopefully. Loaner sets. Loaner sets. Oh, Angela's also doing live. Yeah, he does live streams as well. It's for me. It's really just like just talking stuff. Sometimes a little bit of information before I upload my videos. Because sometimes in my videos you have to read between the lines. Like it's an A plus, but really they sound good, and it's so hard to score iems subjectively because someone's not gonna like it anyway. Yeah, I just reviewed that. It's not 9,000, it's 989. It's less than 1,000. It's good. It's a vocal set. It's a specialty iem. um A lot of people likes all rounder, but the thing with specialty IEMs is if you're not sure, if you don't know your target, there's a good chance you may not like it. So, um, and yeah, here I specifically put buying guide because I'm pretty sure you guys know Shower, and they've made this PECDB website or software. It's pretty good. Um, Start. It's a good start to know your target. Doubt like when you finished it, if you're final, maybe do 5 tests and download at the end to make sure that you like your IM, or you like, or at least you know your target, or at least you know what IMs you like. Nah, it's no, it's not like that, man. Like 9,000, that's. I mean, this is the box. Like, who would pay that price for this box, right? No one's gonna do that. It's just a placeholder price, and which was really. I think they told me not to release the price, but there's already a review on HeadFi, and like they told me not to release the review until February, I think, but the review on HeadFi was on January 20th, and he put the price in there, so okay, that's the sign. And yeah, I'll probably post my HeadFi review today after this one here. I'm just gonna finish. I Yeah, yeah, I'm planning on that. It's not really too long for him either. Interesting. The DAP market, huh? DAP is it's a one-time thing. It's a one-time buy. Um, yeah, it's probably okay. I mean, like Theo told me they're gonna send the which one is that? The Echo Mini? Yeah, I think the Echo Mini. I would suggest the Snow Sky Retro. It's a Bluetooth DAC amp. So, um it's probably this because it has removable battery, and it may just be as good as um the Echo Mini. The Echo Mini, yes, it's a dedicated DAP, but the interface is like the old school MP3, and you don't want to scroll on stuff, and you have like thousands of files in there. So the Echo Mini is like, you have your phone, right? And usually in the Philippines we have Spotify or whatever you have, and and just connect your phone to here, and it won't really drain. It has a dedicated battery. You can also use this as like a PC DAP. There are three modes in here. It's just amazing. I think this one. This even sounds better than their JM21 DAP. I mean, like if you really want a dedicated DAP, then like you have offline files, probably the JM21. The battery life now is better, I think, with the updates. The JM21, if you want it's Android. What's this one here? I think it's the latest one, 13. Which one looks pristine? uh, but yeah, it should be fine. But really, I mean, the Echo Mini is already very, very good. It's a very good sounding source. Yeah. Hey, glad you have the Mega 5. I saw your post. Did what's this? High Senior send over tour units there? I'm pretty sure they have enough supplies, like they're getting a lot of attention. The Mega 5 EST is becoming a new staple and a benchmark to beat. And then, considering that, I'll try to I'll try to message him again if they have samples for, I don't know. I'm one of the few who shilled the Mega 5P. And Mega 5P is still good now. There will be an eel. What's an eel? Or a new? Mega 5P, I think it's still a good warm sounding set. Um but I saw your comment uh with Fish Down. What's his name? I forgot. That the it's a little bit sandy. I That's why I'm afraid the implementation of the ESCs on the Mega 5 Mega Fest might be the same as the KE4. That's how I felt with the treble on the KE4. Is it the similar? I've never really heard. Yeah, I remember you have the Okavango, right? Have I heard the Okavango? I think I'm not sure. Yeah, you do have the Okavango. Hmm. Dry sounding? Huh. I wonder why it's dry though. Then it's probably is it the treble or the mids are dry? Have you heard is it like, huh? Let me see. I'm trying to think of. Yeah, we have the Okavan, but I've never tried it personally though. I'm not sure why. Um, because I know that they only have two ESTs, right? Upper mids, huh? That's the reason why, like, did it sound similar to the Da Vinci? Like, did you feel any resemblance with the Da Vinci? EJ07. Ah, right, because it's the anniversary edition. Yeah, they changed. I think they changed their tuning a lot because I was really curious about the Mega 5 VST right after I reviewed the Mega 5P, and that was like almost 3 years ago. And then Tony, of course, we all know our beloved Tony. I think he's the one who, because he just buys any iems, right? Like from he just finds those rare gems. Tony, our guy, of course. And was like, oh my god, don't Tony, don't let me buy this again. I just bought the Mega 5P and he's shilling the Mega 5 ESTs back then. And I've been, like I was still in Japan back then, and I asked the rep from High Senior, and it was expensive. It was $500 at that time. Yeah, man, like Tony's a gem in the community. just his videos are really really long, and he doesn't have timestamps either, and he doesn't have squig. Uh, it's he said it's like the coding is too complicated for him. So if you guys don't know, Squig, we actually code the stuff in there. It's not just measuring and done. Nope, you actually code um, everything. So that it's not a bit dry and tinny, huh? So I'm really thinking of KE4 here. I feel like it has KE4, Kiwi Ears KE4 vibes, and that's what I didn't like about the KE4. The cymbals didn't really have that body. Like they're there to sound, but and which was surprising because they graph really well. Like it's really well extended, but it's I don't know. It's just it sounded it didn't sound natural at all for me. And a lot of people liked it, and I don't know. And I would trust Filipinos. I trust our ears. I'm not saying that um like did you see the recent post like Filipinos listen to most music like most hours, and it's just the way it is, man. Like we listen to a lot of music, Sunday music, like those like radio stations who plays like every neighborhood, like in it's on Sundays. Like your parents would blast the volume on those morning radio channels. Like celebration. There's karaoke. It's like, and when you go on tour, there's always that one person who takes his guitar with him, or not on tour, but when you go out, or I don't know. So, yeah, we love music. Mabuhay, yeah. Um, so I trust our breed. If I have to, if you guys, the reverse in the Philippines, say it's dry, I know how. There's. I just have to trust our breed, man. We know better. Yeah, I'm not looking down on other races here. Okay, it's just that if I have to, like, imagine growing up in the 90s, you know? You're in a class and, like a teacher, like an energizer in the class would be your classmate singing in front because he or she might be good at singing and then usually be the energizer in the class. Who would do that? I've never heard other countries do that. You know, it's maybe it's tantamount to bullying in other countries. Like "Yeah," like you just started your day and your classmates cheering up for you to sing a song. Now that I think of it, it actually can be bullying. So yeah, the Okavango. All right, the different Okavango. AJ, what do you think about the Mystic 8? Because yours arrived, and um I don't know, I don't, it's just based from memory on the AJ07, but I hope I'm right. You have the AJ07 with you, the OG. I really thought that like if you really want budget vocals, you could go for the AG07. Oh, you didn't open it yet? Oh man, let me know though, because I thought like if AG07 is still a very good pick for vocals for me. Um, it's just natural. But I thought like if you want more treble extension, then the Mystic 8 would probably a good upgrade. Yeah. You know, because I know you have a lot of you have a lot to uncover there. Hey, it's so much fun if you guys are here. Like the previous weeks, like someone come like what's this one? Like some of my viewers are here, but H7 is the best. H7 is very good. It's so natural sounding. But I don't know. You when you try the Mystic 8, there's this quality to the Mystic 8 that you just pause. Let's just you just I don't know, like you just want to listen. You know that it doesn't sound natural. There are better iems, but there's this quality to its openness that you just just I don't know, you just listen. And that's what I like about the Mystic 8. Like I have a lot of sets here. So this is what my uh desk look like. Right, so there and here, like I get to pick which I am for the day I choose. And the Mystic is like, hey, pick me. I've got the Cadenza 12 in there. The Let's Sure S12. The Let's Sure S12, man, like, they're still so really good. Prominent audio reviewer. Eee. I don't know what other people think. Like like the big time reviewers, they really didn't think highly of the S12 2024s. Yeah, the gold edition. That's the reason why I revealed my face. It was just too it was it I couldn't score any lower than 3. Subjectively, of course, like I mean, even if you know my scoring, you can do your you can do you can what's this one? You can try my scoring. It's just 3. It's so easy. Do boring. Boring means natural. That's the thing. If it's that boring, then it's that close to how real life instrument sounds. If that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like you can close your eyes, and I understand. Like boring would come across for me. The boring sounds. No, 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 no. I would understand if they say that it's boring, but it's okay. We have different ears anyway. Apple though, I want I don't understand why don't you don't have the Cantor. Did they say that they didn't have enough units for it? But you have the P7, right? P7's meh. I mean, I may be an Apple shill, but yeah, P7's like it was. I don't know. It was just you don't have any units. I wonder. You guys have the Pilgrim. Pilgrim's nice. I mean, Pilgrim's like yeah, of course, man. Like I already I know that. Like even if I didn't hear I haven't heard of the soft ears volume S yet. I'm pretty sure I'd like it more than the P7. P7's like I almost rank it a B. I didn't like it. Some people do, but nah. Yeah. So now I'm not really that excited of the Mega 5 VSDs anymore. Hopefully though. I'm not sure if Mark has sent them, but I don't want to, yeah. The Pilgrim. How do you like the Pilgrim? Like Pilgrim over Volume S. How about that? From based on memory. Is it a match or would you prefer the Volume S? That's our match. Okay. Yeah. Cuz I think oh, you haven't tried the Volume S yet? Oh no. Okay. Or the Pilgrim maybe? Yeah, Mars, man. Like he's got like a very good source in there. He's got the what's that? The DC Elite. Damn. He's got the DC Elite. And I only have dongles to test. Oh my god. Current tours though, like I don't know. What are some news with the iems? I think Sim got their I don't know. Maybe they're not. Uh, I don't know what they're gonna do with their planar. Is it the 142? Oh, does he? Ooh, yeah, I think I saw some posts on him like creating DIY speakers. Yeah. I am thinking of getting speakers soon. Um, but I might buy. I'm not sure if I'm gonna buy Kanto or um, I forgot the other one. Like it has ribbon tweeters. It's a just desktop, but also like I don't know what's my usage of it if I buy desktop speakers, because I mean unless I start mixing, probably it's good, but I don't know. Maybe movies. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, I don't know. Maybe they're yeah. I think they're picky on like which reviewer who to do with their latest models. I'm not sure. And I think the first release was quite haphazard. I don't know. Like it was, like people really complaining about like the early gain. Like who would do a 1.5 gain, dude? Like that's so old school. I I mean the gain's going further recently. It's like 3K, right? The meta is on like 3.5. I still like the 2.8 though. Um it makes belting sound like they're belting, you know. At least for me. Yep. So any sets that are coming? Because I know you have a lot of sets coming, AJ. So like it's like every day you post new boxes to unbox. uh, um, it's like this is how I understand the meta and the JM1 tuning. Um, so basically, when you look at graphs, the gain or they call it pina gain. I just call it a gain because in iems you don't have an actual pina, right? So it's just a gain. The gain usually is around 3.5k, and this is just my mm, assumption. They're trying to make iems sound like headphony or kind of like speaker something. So, and it might be like that with the Mega Fest, Mega 5 VSTs. Because, it's like JM1 tuning, so it may sound like headphony or speakerish, kind of. That's what I think. Because with that gain, like the K4 and the Brain Dance and other stuff, it did come across that way to me. Um, Kind of like headphony. But why would you make an IM sound like a headphone to begin with? There are IMs, and for me, I mean, I've tried headphones. I tried headphones. IMs give you better intimacy and sensor imaging for some reason. Probably because they seal well. They seal better than headphones. There are a lot of factors with headphones, right? Like the pads and the clamping force, your hair, stuff like that. I don't know. Like for some reason, when I wear headphones, I know that Uh, I'm listening to a transducer producing sound. Uh, some IMs, like I wear them, I close my eyes. It's so realistic. That's just me. But the metagain kind of makes it sound like a headphone for some reason. Yeah. Uh-huh. Probably. Yep. Speaker like presentation. Not really speaker like presentation, but more inclined to that. Yep. And I think with the gain around 3 or 3.5, it's also it's a much safer upper mids and lower treble because you don't get a lot of peaks from there. Um, but with that tilt, they also tilt it with the meta tuning. They also tilt it, and you get more 300 to 400. So it gives a lot of body. It's warm. It's warm. It's not bad. I'm not saying it's not bad, but the meta tuning and the GM1 tuning has a lot to prove. It's not because if it's really an optimal tuning, why do other sets with the old tuning sound better still? You know what I mean? I mean, yeah. Like for me, why does the Duno Kima sound better than the KE4, even if they have a different gain? It depends on the tuning. It really depends. Um, but the meta tuning isn't really that shouty. I mean, you don't. When female vocals belt, you know they're belting. Yeah, yeah, exactly. And the thing about the old gain, like the 2.8, 2.5 to 3K gain, 3K gain, when you, for example, when you hear female vocals belt, you know the IEM's gonna make it shouty, and that's how it should be. You don't need to tame that. You know what I mean? Because they are belting, and it's supposed to be powerful, you know? And you're supposed to squint your eyes like, oh, and feel the power. Yep, I like the Kima too. It's a perfect. Yeah, I scored it perfect because of its price and yeah, really, really, yep, really, really good. Du- 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 du. Kima 2 is really nice. I like it. Moritz, no, what's that? Moritz Audio or something? Nope, no, they didn't contact me. I like my Is it Moritz Audio? Oh yeah. Nope, they didn't contact me. But I like how my flow is recently. It's I think manageable. Like sometimes I mean like I know AJ you have a lot of time. You can write stuff all day, but I have if you guys know I have a full-time job and I don't get paid in YouTube. I didn't really, I mean, like, I'm not looking forward to getting paid. Of course, submit some requirements, stuff like that, but I don't know. I just do this for fun. And I acquired a new skill, editing, stuff like that, and photography. It's just fun for me to make videos. Not really that helpful for some. I know my videos are not complete, but you know, oh, that'll be helpful. But yeah, and it was funny because I think so when you're on YouTube and like you turn on like monetization or something, and there's this part where you have to put membership or something, and I'm like, what the hell is this? Like, I don't want people to pay for something, so I made it really expensive, like someone wouldn't buy, and very like mediocre names like Epic, Legend, and what's that? Um, what's this, like Mobile Legend stuff ranking, and like I just so I put in there $1 because I don't know how to turn that off. I don't know how to turn the membership off. So I just put in there $1. Oh really? Maritz Paradise? Huh. Let me check Squig. I hope you're taking care of the supernova there. It's a really nice set. Ah, there you go. Uh, mm, okay, that's, yeah, could be. Oh, does Murit's Paradise have oh man, they have switches? Dude, switches again. I mean, it's not bad, but it feels like you're gonna review like 5 or 6 sets. Just take it, man. Like, did no, just did they say anything about? Because he didn't reply. I think I don't know. The last time I contacted, who was that, Stephen? I told him like, would you want it to be like an egghead or something? He didn't reply. So yeah, just keep it, man. Um, ta-da-ta-ta-ta-da. Yeah, I know. But I think Seven Acoustics they have Seven Acoustics. Also, like, and so I got the it's I don't know if you're I don't know if you guys are I don't know if someone is someone from Canada here or from the US. Cuz I got a loaner units from Hobby Talk, right? He's from Canada. So when I returned it to him, he he paid taxes. So I don't know if you know I know how to do that. Like, any of you guys have any experience like sending stuff to Canada without the receiver having to pay taxes? It's crazy. I want, and it's not expensive. I sent them and it costed me around, I don't know, $40. Um, yeah. And then the receiver had to pay. I know. The funny thing is, it was his set to begin with, right? Sent it to me so I could try. Sent it back to him, and he had to pay for his sets. That's crazy. So we're working it out, like, cause Eric, he's in Canada, right? Oh, hey, hi there, Obi. It is expensive, and it didn't make sense. So, because Eric is planning, like, we're planning on loaning sets, but if I don't want that to happen, I have to figure it out. In the U.S., there's no problem. Like, I can send stuff for like $10, probably at most 20, but dang, 40. Ugh. Oh, his probably busy. OB audio here. Nah, it's usually my audience is just like this, like one or two people, and I just talk to random strangers. But this is usually my routine around this time every Saturday. So if you're free, like you're on your way to, you know, go to bed, and usually, what time is it in the Philippines now, though? Philippine time. Is it like 11? 12? Oh my god, really? No, I'm late. I'll make it earlier next time, probably 7. Yeah, yeah, I just saw that. Oh my god. I didn't know that. Yeah, I'll probably make it maybe around 7 o'clock, like 10 a.m. your time, 10 p.m. to 11, like that. But yeah, usually nighttime. Any news there, Obi? You get a lot of sources. Like what's that tube thing from? I forgot the brand. Like you're getting stuff like I don't know amp like desktop DAC amps or something. Dude, it's so hard for me to review sources. I just know they sound good and bad. That's it. And it's like I'm 100% like I'm pretty sure I'm almost always correct if it sounds good or bad, but breaking it down, it might even be just placebo. It might even be like like you're breaking out to the maybe the bass. You can talk a little bit about the bass and the mids and the treble stuff like that. But even then, it might even just be placebo. But it's good or about bad sounding source. Um, yeah, that would be nice. That'd be fun. It's very very minor. It's like um yeah. Hey, you know what? Hey, Obi, this is how I review sources though. Like when I don't know, so you go to Rue and you wanna like measure it's like when you measure the source for the first time. Um like you calibrate the source and you do that to a DAC and you kind of like see if there's like a bass elevation or a treble cut. Yeah, I do that, and 90% what you see on the line is on par with how you hear the source. If that makes sense, it's crazy. Um, yeah, yeah, the counting. Ooh, if you go link. Yep, yep, it's like that. Cause for example, I have this sound blaster, right? And I thought like, oh my god, what this feels like it doesn't have bass. And I calibrated it and it does cut. It cuts too early. Like 30 or 40 in roux. So yeah. So yes, it's like super flat. Yep, the GM7 Pro. I'm interested in one DAC dangle from J Cali now though. Is it cuz like Amir, right? Amir and Headfi. Like 2 months ago, he reviewed JM21, like the budget CS43131 like from 3 years ago. Like that's no, 4 years ago. Like I had that small dongle when I started the hobby. But I think they have. I think the J Cali GM21 Pro Max, is it? Yes, it's the Pro Max. And the Pro Max is the same. Um, it has the 43131, but oh man, like their naming scheme is so. I hate their naming scheme. Is it the Pro though? No, it's not the Pro. It could be the Max. Dude, come on. Yeah, it should be the Max. Yeah, it's the Max. So the Max, the J Cali JM20. I'm sorry, not the 21. JM20 Max. It has the legendary 43131 plus an amplifier. Yes. And we know, right? The 43131, it's a you can't go wrong with it. Like it's a nice sounding deck. But it measures really fine, like no problems really with the 43131. So it's like the GM oh 07, yeah, J Cali JM20 Max. JM20. It's not Pro Max, but just Max. And this should be enough to power up, like planars or something. Yeah, stacks with dedicated amplifiers, right? Um, yeah, man. I know. Is it really that powerful? I've never tried the K11 though. 200 milliwatts and 3.5. I know. Do you have uh the snow sky stuff, like the retro nano? It's pretty good sounding. Oh yeah, not yet. Okay. It is good sounding. Oh. All right. Yeah, it's this one here. It's a DAC amp, um Bluetooth DAC amp with removable battery. They sound good. 43131 as well. Um it's nice. It's good sounding. And PEQ. PEQ on the software. So really nice. It's like Qdelix, and it's only for like $50, which is crazy. Yeah, yeah, looks like a Walkman. Oh, I didn't know that FIO K11 is also a 43131. Ooh, yep, 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 yep. They're affordable. Nah, it's too many sources. Like I don't know. I'm pretty sure you've come to a point where you just know what sounds good and what doesn't. Like I'm talking like us, like we review stuff. Um and you don't really need to break down stuff to recommend something. And it can be tiring, like explaining stuff can be really, um I really want to buy like a DAP because my Shanling M3X is like the volume wheel, and I thought like maybe I can upgrade to a more expensive source or something, but and then after that you are reminded that like even cheaper stuff, like can put you into that flow, what I mean? Like there's this what's this one? Like when you listen to music and you're in that flow, or you're in that trance state or something, that oh my god, like it's just so good. And you realize you're just using budget stuff, like it doesn't really need to be expensive to get you into that state, and you listen to more albums, stuff like that. And I feel like it really comes also down. Exactly. And it also comes down to like it's a mental thing. Like if you have a bad day, any music just won't sound good. Like it may help you feel better. It will help you feel better, but it won't bring you into that state wherein, like if you're having a bad day. So listening to music definitely it's a mental thing. And if you are still able to like enjoy music, we're probably lucky enough because we are able to experience that. Um, yeah. It means like we're in we still have it. We're still good and man, ESS Saber 9219C 240 and 4.4. Yeah, is that the I don't have the Hey, you have the Zenith, right? What do you think about the Zenith? Zenith's pretty good. Zenith's pretty good. I mean, for me, the treble a little bit of, but yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, probably one of the better KZs out there. Yep, Zenith's really nice. It's better. It's so I don't know. Like recently, because you notice like in KZ there's this like it feels like they have two tuners, right? Like one from CCA and one from KZ who kind of like mess up everything. And like once in a blue moon, they tune a good set, like the ZVX and the Ling Long and the DeFi. But in the most part, like CCA always like nails it down to good tonality. Um, and it was funny because I didn't get notification that I'm getting the Zenith. I just got it. Oh, the trio too. The trio is really it's man. I think I graphed the trio. Trio's freaking good. It's like variations. It's like it graphed like variations. It's crazy. Yeah, man. Thanks, Obi. Yeah, I'm almost done too. Like I usually just do this in an hour. Thank you so much for dropping by. Yeah, let's do this next time. Maybe in your channel or something. It should be fun next time. We'll plan on it. All right. Thank you. Yep. That'll be super fun. Thanks. Bye bye. So yeah, going back to my story, and so they contacted me, and no, they contacted me. I just got this in it, and I contacted them like, hey, like, did you send the Zenith? And probably it didn't come across as them like me. I'm just really curious, and they said like, well, if you don't like it, you can send it back. I'm like, no, I didn't mean like that, cause I didn't know who to tag. Like, is this from the vendor or is it like from you guys? Is this really for tagging? I'm just honestly curious who sent it. I've never heard the anvil though. Oh, I heard from someone that Anvil is like a silent collab with TDM. Did you guys know that? The Anvil like with bone conduction. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but it's a live stream anyway, so it's pretty deep now. It's like an hour or so. Yeah. Uh, I know. Could be. Because the source said like he's really pushing it. So it could be. But yeah. I don't know. Like I feel like. Do you know the Celeste one with the bone conduction? What was it? But anyhow, like I've tried. I don't know, man. Like for me, I like passive radiators better than bone conduction. Yeah, at least on the ones I've tried. I like the binary Dyna Quattro, the DZ4, the EA 1000. And I know I'd like the Volume S too. It has a passive radiator. Um, for me, what's this one? The bone conductor. It's just I don't know. Like it covers everything with this thick, lingering base. If that makes sense. It could be fun, but it could be dirty. Yeah, I know that Fermat thing it's I know. It's really subtle. It's really subtle, like that last bit of, you know what I mean? Like it's subtle, but it makes the difference. Cause that's what you hear with kick drums in real life. That that last bit of, if you know what I mean. Take it from me, I play drums, and yep. Right, I think it's already an hour. Thank you so much, AJ, for for being here for like an hour. I'm gonna, yeah, probably gonna do this earlier next time. Um, maybe 7 a.m. next time, earlier. I woke up late today, but I'll try. I'll try next time around 10 o'clock. So really appreciate it, and yeah, hopefully I get new sets this week so that I have some content. Thank you so much. Bye for now, guys. Yep.